I want to share a little bit more about what a brand designer actually does. Like, how do we do what we do besides like art school, which I did do, and there's a lot of people in this space that never stepped inside a college classroom for art and design, and they're just doing amazing, beautiful things. Um, so we deliver logos and brand identity. But what we actually do is we have conversations with a business owner, and our design skill set, just much like an interior designer or any type of designer, it translates ideas into a 3D or 2D encapsulation of those ideas. And we do this by understanding psychology, by understanding energy and people and sales and marketing. And we take what the business owner has inside of their head, this aspirational, almost physical space, even if it's an online business, your physical space is your website. And we take those ideas and we have design cues that we use to pick up on some of the energetic frequency of those ideas. So if something is trustworthy and established, if you're a designer, you're probably already going through the visual cues that you will use, whatever type of designer that you are. If you're like an environmental designer and you design retail experiences. You're thinking about big, solid pillars and structural things in the color blue, and maybe you're layering different fabrics. Like if you were a fashion designer, you would like layer different fabrics and textures to show that dimension and depth and complexities around tradition and establishment. And that's the same thing that we're doing as brand designers. So, yes, like there's incredible freedom, especially when you're starting your business. You can go onto Canva, you can go onto Etsy, and you can grab a simple logo. And I'm not even trying to compete with that. One, because just rushing to market to validate your ideas and to get success in there to show you that like you can absolutely do this, and if what that takes is spending a little bit less on the getting started process for you to do that, I would never say that that is not as good as what I offer. But what brand designers offer is we have the knowledge of that visual skill set, and we have the interest and ability to wean that out of you in this very inspiring, motivational way because we just want you to succeed so much. We want people to get you. I think of all of like the business consultants, like probably the ones who are carrying the vision of your business right there along with you. And so, what you are doing when you're hiring a brand designer is you're creating the vision for your business that you're going to go into. And then the brand designer is taking those thought bubbles, those energetic frequencies of what you want to create, and we're establishing a visual brand identity for exactly that in collaboration with you. So, one thing that I've learned is that I have to have my own passion play projects, my own businesses, and I do a lot of really fun things. Like I made, I'll post it some here sometime else, my little passion projects. And I have to have those because I need to, when I work with clients, to be really excited and focused on what they're creating, how they're creating it, with their own individuality at stake and their own ideas about what their future looks like. And respecting that is something that I always remind myself to do, and I always correct myself when I feel like I'm pushing a concept or an idea that maybe not is not in the best interest of the client because it's designy or it looks nice. So that is something that, and clients who are working with me, check me on that. If you feel like I'm pushing the visual design away from what you attended, we need to have a real conversation about what it is that you're actually creating, and are we capable of coming to the same energetic field and playing together where I am channeling what you have already established is what you want, and never fighting against that, because nobody should take away what you can individually create. So that's what a brand designer does. We are not in competition with the pre-mades. Pre-mades are such a good way for you to start and get success and figure it out.